Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to have a Winter Wonderland guessing game. I know all of you love guessing games because when we have games, we have more fun and learning English, right? So today's subject will be about guessing what is it? And the last one will be guessing who is it? So let's have some fun with Winter Wonderland guessing game. What is it? So thank you everyone for joining Miss Catherine's ESL classroom. In today's lesson, we will have a Winter Wonderland guessing game. It'll include what is it mostly, and then one with who is it. Winter Wonderland is all about the winter, the fun in the winter, and it's also a celebration of Christmas time. So Merry Christmas for all that celebrate. So Winter Wonderland guessing game. I would like for you to look at this picture and kind of give me a little short story. For example, I could say this is a winter wonderland because there is snow all over the ground. There is snow in the sky that is falling down as snowflakes. It's blue sky. There is a blue sky here. There are many trees. Some are covered with snow, some with a little bit of snow. Some have no leaves or any foliage, which includes leaves or what we call the tree fur. Tree fur could be maybe the evergreens, right? And we have a little cottage. It has some trees next to it. And there's a little sign that says Merry Christmas, but it's not spelled correctly, is it? We have X, which is an abbreviation for Chris, like cross, and then miss. So it's Xmas is Christmas, for those that do not know. Now, there's something here that's misspelled. What do you think? If I say the word Merry, do you think it should be spelled M-R-E-E-Y? No. What should it be spelled as? That's correct. It should be spelled as M-E-R-R-Y. All right. But this is just a fun little story. What else do we see in this story picture? We see a church, right? Because we see a cross, the sign of the cross here. Many people that celebrate Christmas, they go to church, okay? Now you share your story and put it down in the comments. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to have the guessing game of what is it? And the one at the very end will be about who is it? Okay, so what is it? A particle of snow that looks like a star. Would this be a snowflake, a lizard, or blankets? What do you think this should be? What do you think? Would a blanket be a particle of snow that looks like a star? Would a blizzard be a particle of snow that looks like a star? Or would a snowflake be a particle of snow that looks like a star? That's right, it's a snowflake. Now, bonus, is snowflake a compound word? That's right, it is a compound word. Do you remember what a compound word is? That's right, it's two words put into one word. Okay, good job. Now, did you notice here that I used the word and I put it in a complete sentence? One way could be a snowflake is a particle of snow that looks like a star. How else could we use the word snowflake in a sentence? We can either use this description here, or you can use your own description. Or you can look it up in the dictionary. Put it down in the comments. Okay, so what is it? We cover with it to be warm. Would this be a snowflake, fireplace, or blanket? A blanket is something that we cover with to be warm. So if I say, brr, right, what does that mean? That's right, I'm cold. So you're going to give me a blanket, or I will put on a blanket to keep myself warm. So what is it? It has fire and wood for us to warm up. Would this be a snowman, fireplace, or blanket? Right, it's a fireplace. So a fireplace has fire and wood for us to warm up. How else could we use the word fireplace in a sentence? What else do we see here in this picture? Merry Christmas, right? So what is it? An appliance that heats a room. Would this be a duvet, heater, or blanket? Heater. A heater is an appliance that heats a room. Now, this might be hard for you to pronunciate this word right here. Appliance. Now you try. Appliance. Good job. Now this word, duvet. We don't pronounce the T here. This is a French word, duvet. What is it? We cover with it to warm up. Now, we did kind of say this already, right? Snowman, heater, or quilt. I'd like to throw more words to you, more vocabulary, right? We want to expand it. What is it? That's right, a quilt. We use a quilt to cover us up, so to keep us warm. We're a little chilly, right? So maybe we're reading a book, or we want to snuggle up by the fireplace, maybe watch TV. We could also use quilts to make our bed pretty, right? How else could we use a quilt? Put it down in the comments. What is it? Children make it to throw on each other. Uh-oh. Now remember, this is Winter Wonderland guessing game. So what happens during the winter when children make it to throw on each other? Would this be a snowman, heater, or snowball? That's right, snowball. The child is throwing the snowball at the other child. Now, full of snow. That was a lot of snow, right? What is it? We build it and it's made of snow. Snowman, heater, or sled? That's right, snowman. Now these children are making a snowman. They're pretty much done, right? Now, what is this snowman made out of? Made out of snow. Now, what about the face? What is the face made out of? Snow. What about the nose? Maybe a carrot because it's orange. You could also use a branch or a stick. What about the eyes? They're black. And the mouth. And the belly, right? Maybe the shirt. Those could be buttons or maybe black rocks. What about the head? What's covered on top of the head to keep the snowman warm? That's right, a hat. What color is the hat? It looks black, right? What other color you think it could be? Maybe very dark gray. What about the arms and the hands? What could they be? They are branches, right? the broken branches off the tree. Good job, everyone. What is it? We use it as decoration at Christmas time. Pine tree, quilt, or snowball? Pine tree, right? A pine tree. Why do you think we use pine trees to use it as decoration at Christmas time? Well, we love them because they have an amazing scent of pine. Now, many of you don't want to cut down a pine tree. So what else do we use during Christmas time to celebrate? We could make it out of materials around the house, or we can have an artificial Christmas tree. What is an artificial Christmas tree made out of? Plastic, right? What else? Oh, we can make them, right? Make it out of paper, cardboard, or whatever material you like to use around the household. What is it? Animals that push Santa's sleigh. Bull, reindeer, or cow? This is giggle, right? Reindeer. This would be Santa Claus. What does Santa Claus say? That's right. Ho, ho, ho. What else does he say? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Okay, good job, everyone. What is it? We wear them to protect our hands in the winter. What does the word protect mean? Well, maybe the answer is in what is it? Would it be the scarf, hat, or gloves? That's right, gloves. These could also be called mittens. How do we spell mittens? M-I-T-T-E-N-S. Mittens. Some people call these mittens because in this picture, we're covering our fingers. So when we use gloves, typically we see all our fingers that protect our hands when it's cold, right? Good. What is it? We wear them to protect our necks in winter. Scarf, bonnet, or socks? That's right, scarf. Wow. This animated character is very cold. It's also windy outside, right? Because this is a big scarf and you see the scarf moving, right, with the wind. What is it? We wear them to protect our feet in the winter. Scarf, hat, socks. That's right. We wear socks to protect our feet in the winter. Why do you think? That's right, because it's cold. What is it? A wooden house in the forest. Cabin, tree house, fireplace. Cabin. How many of you said tree house? Okay, remember, wooden house means it's made out of wood. The word wooden is an adjective because it's describing the noun house. Good job, everyone. What is it? We wear them to protect our ears in the winter. Earmuffs, scarf, gloves. That's right, earmuffs. Why do we wear earmuffs to protect our ears in the winter? Because it's cold and maybe it's even windy. When it's so windy, our ears hurt, right? When it's so cold, our ears can get so hot, like like hot red. They feel like they're hot, but because they turn red, right? Because they're so cold. What is it? We put them up by the fireplace and filled them with gifts. Scarf, socks, stockings. That's right, stockings. How many of you get stockings for Christmas? Are they empty or are they filled up with gifts? Maybe candy or toys or anything that you might need. Are you on the naughty list or are you on the nice list? What is it? A seabird of the southern hemisphere. Who knows this phrase, southern hemisphere? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with the equator. Okay, crow, penguin, sea lion. Penguin. So where do we see penguins? Well, we know it's in the southern hemisphere. But where else do we see them in the southern hemisphere? So the answer is actually there for you. Put it down in the comments. Tell me what the southern hemisphere is. Who is it? He brings presents for nice children during Christmas. St. Patrick, Snow White, or Santa Claus? Now, the answer, look at the clues. He. Is he a St. Patrick? Is he Snow White? Or is he Santa Claus? That's right, Santa Claus. He only brings presents to nice children during Christmas. Not if you're on the naughty list. Naughty meaning no. Okay, so how many of you love Santa Claus? How many of you love Christmas? How many of you love winter? Well, thank you everyone for joining Miss Catherine's ESL classroom on Winter Wonderland guessing game. What is it? And the final, who is it? So thank you everyone. Put down any questions or any comments on the comments and do a thumbs up. Love us. Thank you again. And until next time, bye.